So endocrine glands are organs that release hormones into the bloodstream. So hormones are messengers that regulate certain cells or organs. So Amphioxus and sea squirts have been found to have homologs for vertebrate endocrine glands. So this means they have structures which have the same evolutionary origin as endocrine glands found in vertebrates. So all chordates either have a structure called an endostyle or a structure called a thyroid gland, and these are unique to chordates. So sea squirts and Amphioxus have endostyles even in adult sea squirts. So vertebrates have a thyroid gland. So in the primitive jawless fishes, lampreys, their larvae have endostyles that metamorphosize into thyroid glands. So thyroid glands and endostyles are thought to be homologous. So they are thought to have the same evolutionary origin and are therefore the same structure but modified. So the thyroid gland is found in the neck of humans. In Amphioxus, the endostyle is found in Amphioxus's pharyngeal cavity, which is part of its throat. So the thyroid gland in humans releases two hormones called thyroxine, also called T4, and triiodothyronine, also called T3. Amphioxus's endostyle is thought to release triiodothyronine like vertebrates' thyroid glands do. Amphioxus has been found to have triiodothyronine and triiodothyronine receptors. So triiodothyronine causes metamorphosis in Amphioxus, which is what it does in frogs and axolotls. The thyroid gland and endostyle also absorb iodine, which is what is used to make the thyroid hormones. So thyroid hormones also contain iodine in them. The endostyles of Amphioxus and sea squirts also help in filter feeding and release carbohydrate-containing proteins called mucoproteins. So these proteins are released into the passageway where food travels through from mouth to anus, called the alimentary canal. So Amphioxus has also been found to have other homologous structures of endocrine glands, so organs that release hormones. So Amphioxus has homologs for the thyroid gland, the brain, the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, the ovaries and the testes, and the liver. So Amphioxus has a homolog of the pituitary gland called Hatschek's pit. The pituitary gland is connected to part of the brain called the hypothalamus in vertebrates and receives instructions from the brain for which hormones are released. The pituitary gland also controls many other glands like the thyroid gland. In Amphioxus, Hatschek's pit is also connected to the brain, so extracts prepared from Hatschek's pit have been found to stimulate the testes of a toad. So the ovaries and testes are also glands as they are organs that release hormones. So in vertebrates, the pituitary gland controls the ovaries and testes, and in Amphioxus, Hatschek's pit also secretes mucus for filter feeding. The Amphioxus is thought to have a homologue for the pineal gland called the lamellar body. So the pineal gland is a gland that in humans releases melatonin when it's dark to control the sleep-wake cycle. In some vertebrates, a third eye is connected to the pineal gland to detect levels of light. So this third eye, called a parietal eye, is prominent in tuatoras, which look like lizards but are sometimes not called lizards due to them being distinct from other lizards and snakes. In vertebrates, organs like the liver secrete hormones and are therefore glands. Amphioxus has a homologue for the liver called the hepatic cecum. In animals, testes produce sperm and ovaries produce eggs. So Amphioxus and sea squirts have testes and ovaries, which are homologous to the testes and ovaries of vertebrates.